Well, heidi ho. Thanks for joining us. Who have we got? We've got Josh, Weird British Chick, Detective in the Past, Detectorist Tom, good evening. Suffolk Hunter, good evening to you. Jackie, good evening to you. And Ian, good evening to you. As you can see, live chat window not working again. Fantastic. So we're going to have to do the usual. Hopefully I can remember how to do it. And for those amongst you, you might have seen me test all this out this afternoon. And it was working. Honestly, it was working. So bear with me. Alright, that's the input. There we go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Rock and roll. Hopefully that'll migrate right across the screens. Righty, how are we all doing? Fat Fool, Rick, good evening to you. Probably afternoon where you are. Yep, I do remember the login in. I've done it so many times. As I say, I can't understand why I've even clicked link or remember in memory, and it's just, I don't know. Something I'll have to look into with the people who create software. Christopher, good evening to you. Gogs go detecting. They're here. I wonder if Rob's got to bed. He was about on one of the early ones. I've deleted those two videos. How's me Fizzog? Got a ring light in front of me now, which is a little bit off-putting because I keep trying to look in the middle of the ring light instead of looking at the camera. Pomsy, good evening to you. Detectorist Tom's not Sifter live without Rob Random. Well, hopefully he'll make an appearance. We've got 14 rugged individuals watching the channel at the moment. I'll kill a bit of time before we crack on with the pictures. You need Rob to keep people in line. Just posting me, going live 9 o'clock posts around the Facebook and on Twitter and all the groups I normally pester. And I got a comment just like that from somebody. Well, I'll name him. I'll give his last name out. It was Nigel. Good old Nigel. One word, he said, boring. There you go. Welcome to another evening of boringness. Well, obviously there's one or two people out there who think, well, I do talk rubbish most of the time, but I just replied, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to reply to him, and I just said, well, don't watch it then. Simples. And then he came back with another reply about, well, I don't know why people bother watching you. And I said, well, sounds about right for you. Probably better without you anyway. We noticed last week you wear an earring. We had a meeting, have concluded you may be a pirate. Might have had earrings, well, back in the 70s. Yeah, just one ear. Stat Padder, good evening Stat Padder. Welcome to another boring edition of Suffolk Sifter Wednesday Live. It's a bit of an in-joke at the moment. You just missed out. I don't really know what people expect on a live stream, because all you're going to do is hear somebody and type the keyboard, so perhaps he's a bit challenged on the keyboard front. XP, hello to you. That's a new person or a new name. Welcome to Suffolk Sifter Live. Rick says the weekend before Detectable near Bath, there is a Rodney Cook Memorial Charity Digging Weekend. Anyone go at that? I haven't got a clue. Rick, first I've heard of it, but probably just say I won't, because Detectorist Tom was in Thetford last weekend. Didn't see you in the fields. No, you're a bit high for me in Centre Parks. You have to come down a bit south. Stat had a question. Oh dear, got a question, live question. Any views on this permit we will need for metal detecting? I don't know, mate. At the moment, that's all that, isn't it? Wait and see what actually happens, is my advice. Montague Flange, good evening to you. Too much information, Monty. Getting a brewing, having a pee. Now, are you having a pee while you're doing the brew, or vice versa? Exactly, get it right around. Yeah, Ian, permit is only in discussion yet, so like everything, it will either pan out or it won't pan out. Now, for you out there who keep seeing me look up there, as I said before, I've got a ring light. I bought a ring light because I needed a bit of fill-in for my ugly mug. It was a bit dark, so I got one of these. Let me see if I can find the other webcam. Let me see. Right, so up there you see the ring light, and that's just above the camera, and for some unknown reason I keep looking in the hole of the ring light and not at the camera. So I've tried putting the ring light around so the camera's coming right through the ring light, but it's it gets in the way of the screen and everything, so I've decided against it. So there you go, ring light. Stat Padder, you got a new camera, pitch quality looks much better. No, just a light, Stat Padder. I knew that I will suffer from a bit of dimming in the physog department, and I've just got really into a really cheap Chinese sort of eBay type website, and stuff's so cheap there, you just can't help but buy them. But you have to wait 4 or 5 weeks for them to float over from China. But no, that's a ring light. It's bright. There's got some orange rings in it to make it warmer, or you can dim it. It's good. It can never be too dark, Steve, says Josh the Nighthawker. Monty's brewing a pea. Josh, I'm worried it'll be expensive. What's expensive? I know the camera is supposed to go inside the ring in, and believe me, I've tried it, but the ring then cuts off the top quarter of my screen because the camera sits on top of the edge of the monitor. So I've decided to have it where it is now and just get used to looking at the camera instead of looking up at the ring. Waiting for the comments. Josh had a dream, was going to Detectable last night until things started going weird. Right. Alan, good evening, Alan. Didn't see you creep in there. Good evening to you. I've heard that the farmers need a permit to let us on the field. Not heard that one, Alan. Detectorist Tom, contemplating Detectable this year, my first ever social dig. I've only been on 2. I've been on the club dig and the spring Detectable, just to see how it was, and It's okay, you can get out on your own if you really want to be antisocial, but it'd be good to see you. I should be there, so if you're going to go, come and say hello. And you can see your beard stub. I know, I just come in there and I thought I hadn't had a shave, so you have to excuse me. Detector time is at me or our permissions becoming harder to get. I always struggle with permissions. Stephen Petticoat is on. Good evening to you. Pomsey pooped into my local council today and gave me 3 sets of woods around my town detect. Well done. My local council won't entertain anything like that. But if I go into the next parish or 2 up, not parish, council, you can buy a licence. It costs you a little bit of money, but you can buy a licence and you've got 3 places you can detect. So there we are. Some do, some don't. Charlie, good evening, Charlie. Nice to see you. XP can't wait for detectable. You're going to have to, buddy. It's a fair way off. Monty has got yourself an X35. 11, 9 or 13, Monty? $20 viewers, people. 20 viewers. And I've not even popped a party popper. Monty's got 11 inch. That's what I got. I got it. Well, yeah, I've got 11 inch. But the person who I got it off advised the 11 inch. Because I was going to go for 13. But 11 apparently is the best. Or the better one. Right, in the absence of Anne, I don't know if I've upset her, she's not on again. Who would like to be thumb up monitor? I haven't hit my button, just hit my button. And it's too high, so I'll just bring him down a bit. Who wants to be thumb up monitor? Try that again so we can bring him down. That's better. He's not underneath the green now. Well, Josh, to be brutally honest, I did inquire at my local council about a certain area what to detect in, and they said they did say that that was okay with them, but I have to clear it with the parish council, and they're the ones what said, oh no, we don't do metal detecting, no. So I got a yes, then I got a no. Josh says, no council officials about if you go out at night. Ian says you don't need more than 11 inches. Pick me, says Josh. Don't know what that is about. Oh, pick me. Yeah, okay, well, in the absence of anybody else wanting to do thumb up monitor, tonight's thumb up monitor is Josh. So your job tonight, Josh, is to see how many thumbs up I've got. We've got 20 viewers on at the moment. How does that work out with thumbs? Martin's on, the DV detectorist. Good evening to you. Welcome. Rick says 96 days till I come to the UK. You love to door knock and ask to dig. Well, you probably get told to paddle up a canoe up a river without a paddle, mate. They don't like it. They don't like it up them. They don't like it up them. They don't like cold calls, in my opinion. I've never got a cold call, yes. 13 thumbs, thank you, Josh. Okie dokie, give it a couple of 3 minutes till 20 past and we'll crack on with the pictures. We've got a full 6 slots. I keep looking between that, in the middle of that ring light. It does work, as I say, with the camera in the middle. I know the camera is supposed to go in the middle of the ring light, but I'll lose the top of my screen. I suppose I could do that next week just for the sake of losing the top 3 inches of screen, because it is a bit off-putting. I could actually move it now. Do you think I'd upset anything if I did try and move it now? What light? There's all some latecomers, aren't there? Let me show you what light. Stephen, got another light. Let me get some more slack. Got a ring light, which obviously will black hole camera out because that's shining into it, and it's not round the camera because it obscures part of the screen. But I've got a nasty habit of looking at the centre of that light and not at the camera, so you will have to excuse me. I'm not being rude. Okay, let's try and mess things up. There's a little nut here and it will swing down like that. Now that, the camera's in the middle of the light. So now when I look at the camera, I'm getting blinded here. So hope that's not affected any of the lighting, because I spend absolutely hours piddling about trying to get all the balances right. Oh, I can't see now, I've got dots in front of my eyes. I've got not dots, I've got rings in front of my eyes. Anyway, the camera's in the middle of the ring light, so if I ever look up, I'm looking between the ring light, so thanks for that. Right, comments. Alan says one of the farms charged me £5. That's good. A lot of farmers don't, but some do, and to be quite honest, I don't mind it. There is permission. I go on with friends. I got introduced to that permission, and that's a tenner, £10 per person, which again, you know, you got a day out, you got a possibility to find something really nice, so I think that's only fair. You're trampling over his ground, so 10 quid can't be bad. So £5, bargain, absolutely bargain. Can't you clip the camera on the ring? No, it don't work like that. The camera, Ian, sits on top of the monitor. It's like just a little leg, so there's nothing to clip onto the ring. So it'll have to do as it is. Now if I wear my glasses, which I don't because I'm too vain, but if I did wear my glasses, you'll see this. You'll see the rings in my glasses. That's called the Amy effect. I think Amy's got a ring light in her motor. Leave his ring alone. I knew somebody made a wise crack about that ring. Got in two minds to knock it down a bit. As I'm getting arc eye. How often to go, Alan? Not too bad. £5 a month. That's £5 a day. Detectorist Tom. Clawed up with Scott. Good evening to you. Just saw you snuck under the radar. I'm trying to go back on the comments, so I'm not quite up with it at the moment. Stephen says there's a really good picture now. What, since I moved the light? Yeah, right. I'm back down with I'm up with the comments. Gogs, hi Ben, I've made the thing for you, and that's very intriguing, isn't it? I've made the thing for you. Oh my god, I can't wait to see it. We'll send you a picture. Ooh, let us in on it. Charlie reckon I look the same, so just normally crap, Charlie. Must be a bit brighter, surely. Right, I'm going to move on now. We've got 23. Must be dyslexic. 23 people watching at the moment. I'm not watching the snooker at the moment, Josh. I did watch a bit this afternoon, and the old boy's doing good. Just to go over what I said at the beginning of the video, I post the Suffolk Sifter Live Wednesday 9 o'clock around all the Facebook groups, and I got immediate reply from somebody. I won't give him his last name. He's Nigel, and just one word: boring. So I thought, well, fair enough. Anyway, we'll crack on with this boring live stream. Josh says we've got 14 thumbs up. Not good enough. We need more. We've got 24 people. Give us your thumbs up. Hit that thumb up button. And also, in the remote possibility you haven't, that one. please subscribe to Suffolk Sifter. If you do, you'll get a party popper. Now, that doesn't give anybody with an extra channel on YouTube the excuse to subscribe just to get a party popper to turn around and then unsubscribe. Do you think farmers get pigs sick of us asking for permissions? That's a bit of a joke, isn't it, Alan? Anyhow, right, we've got 6 pictures of finds this week. Good on you. Thank you very much. Keep them coming in. I've got 1 left for next week, so I need another 5. So send me your pictures. Emails up there, or you can send it via Facebook messenger. Right. Lawn bowler Steve, I'll accept payment via PayPal. $3.50 should be fine for the hours work, less than minimum wage. What are you on about? What are you on about, Josh? Dave, Dice Dave and the Zepster. He's in the house. Good evening to you, Dave. Wonder where Digger 1 is. There's a few people missing tonight, isn't there? There's Anne and there's Digger 1 at the moment. Unless I've missed them, which I don't think I have. Go on the beach detecting, Steve. I'm in the middle of a discussion with 180 Felixdale Hunter at the moment. I want to know, and I was going to ask you lot later on in the stream, what do you recommend for a beach detecting machine?